right, boys and girls, children of all ages. Seattle pandemic shutdown. Ooh, look at Mount Rainier. It's pretty. Seattle pandemic shutdown, day 15? Ugh, I can't even count anymore. It is Thursday, what, April 8th? 9th? It doesn't matter anymore. Calendars are a relic from the before time. We're in a new paradigm now, where time is meaningless. Oh yeah, traffic is lighter today. We'll see how it gets closer to downtown, but a lot of space between cars today, more than yesterday. Okay, so we roll on. Was able to get that bulk alcohol to sanitize surfaces, and we're promoting giving out these little spray bottles so people can just carry around a little sanitizer bottle and spray surfaces. I mean, especially if you're still working and there's a lot of people working with you, just spritz doorknobs and elevator buttons and stuff like that and break the chain of transmission. It's not really tedious yet. To me, it's still kind of fun, but I can see it getting tedious when if you think in these terms that you have to do this. You have to, you go through a door, you might spritz the doorknob before you go through it, and then spritz the other doorknob on the other side, and this is how we break the chain of transmission and isolate people from the bug. We can kill the bug with all kinds of cleaners and wipes, and social distancing will keep you from getting infected. However, we have to do it. And I swear this is, they lifted, last night I saw that was it ABC News, CBS News, had the article that the CDC is lifting certain restrictions on quote-unquote essential workers. Now, I'm going to be honest, bikini baristas are still working. I don't know if that makes them essential, but God bless them too. But they're lifting restrictions in terms of if you've had the bug or you've been around someone who's had the bug, you can now go back to work as long as you practice social distancing and proper hygiene. Now, there are people who are not going to be good at this. There are people who don't understand how this bug transmits from person to person. However, we can't operate off of edge cases in this instance. So many people clearly are staying home. They can be instructed on what to do. So they can listen to the CDC, and the CDC can issue clear guidelines. Wear a mask, wear gloves, sanitize surfaces, don't lick any doorknobs, don't make out with a stranger at the bus stop, okay? The fairly straightforward stuff, I think, you know? Anyways, we gotta get things open again, but we gotta do it right. We gotta do it safely, or we'll kill grandma, okay? But we can do this. It's not that complicated. Think about this. The virus is mindless, as far as we know, unless it is in fact being controlled by the 5G towers. But I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. The virus just behaves in the way that viruses behave, and we're learning more and more about how it behaves. And we're smarter than it. If we weren't smarter than microbes, we wouldn't be here right now. And of course, it's not just about civilization in general surviving. It's about you and me not dying. Personally, I don't want to die from a bug. But we can get through this. We are smarter now about pathogens than we ever have been in the history of mankind. We have more tools at our disposal. Man, it's starting to sound like the Armageddon speech. Even the wars we have fought have provided us the tools to combat this menace. And only kind of kidding. I mean, we've been doing biological warfare research for a long time. This thing certainly seems to behave like it is a weapon. It tries to stymie us at every turn. But I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that you can treat it like it is. And we do need some of that, yes we can, World War II victory garden kind of energy right now. We need to have that sense that we can do something. And that we're all in this thing together. Because, well, we are. And yes, that includes China. This is China's fault. It came from China. That's why they call it China virus. Okay? Even China is in this together because they will open back up and they will spread this thing around again, and then we'll get another wave. If they don't do the same thing, if they don't properly contain this thing. I know I'm just a dude yelling at a camera in the car, but I'm not seeing anything that contradicts what I'm saying, you know? And if we are looking at the Great Suppression, we can lift the Great Suppression. We're doing it on purpose. We can lighten up on it a little bit and gauge what happens. Now, of course, we also need, keep forgetting the word, the the antibody testing. I talked to a doctor yesterday. He did an antibody test on himself at the University of Washington, and he said that it came back positive for coronavirus. He also tested positive back when he actually got the bug. Now, what that means is he was able to test himself for antibodies, which means eventually we'll be able to test more and more and more people. Now, we need to do that plus aggressive Rona testing on the front end, right? So that's how we get good data. Like, I'm pretty sure I had it, but I need to get counted in the data. Lots and lots of us probably got it and got better, and we're not even counted as a case of infection. So we got to get the data right if we're going to start getting accurate models, you know? Like, these models are terrible. And the thing is that they're giving us this hazy picture about what's going to happen. What is the actual lethality? What are the at-risk demos? What are you doing not driving faster? Okay. And I'm going to be stuck behind you. You should go. Anyways. We got to get better data. Jesus. What are you doing? Oh, God. You're ruining my video, bro. Anyways. Better data. Better tactics. Better methods. We can be clean. We can be safe. We can get back to work. Well, that's it for today. Remember, kids, I go out so you don't have to. We'll see you later.